Sometimes the action happens down below. I'm Adam McCarthy of SSA Athletics, and today what we're going to be talking about is how the glutes affect performance as a sprinter and how they improve power and what you can do to help improve your glutes for sprinting. The glutes are highly important muscles for track and field athletics, especially for the sprinters. Firstly, it gives you a lot of power, and a lot of power is produced because of the posterior chain. That being your ankles, knees and hips and the force in which you drive through. The glutes act as the power base, so to speak, that help you enable you to get that drive. It is the biggest muscle. There are three muscles within the muscle group of the glutes. Gluteus minimus, gluteus medius and gluteus maximus.
My name is Maximus Decimus Meridius.
A second important fact is that it can help stabilise the hip as well, especially when you're sprinting. Sprinters and runners can get a lot of hip problems, and this can affect them running. Having a strong glute can help stabilise that area. In terms of stabilisation, it's not as an important muscle group, let's say the core muscles in that regard, but it's still pretty vital. And when we're talking about the glute muscles, your bum muscles basically, we're going to try for this video ignore the abductors. There are two muscle groups mainly that react and interact with each other, the agonist and the antagonist, that being the abductors and the adductors. And the abductors in particular are part of the bum, but they're not particularly the focus of this video. We're going to focus purely on the glutes and exercises that can work the glutes. Now, there are a lot of exercises that can also work the abductor and adductor in that movement range, which also will help sprinting, but we will not focus on that video. That's another video for another day. So what exercises can you use to help improve your glutes? I have a video, and yes, I do know we utilize this term interchangeably, and they will work multiple muscle groups, not just the glutes, but also the abductors. I have a video for prone-based exercises that many athletes do on all hands and fours. Click the card in the top right-hand corner in order to view this video. Most of the leg exercises will be compound exercises, and as athletes you must be looking for compound exercises generally in order to help you with your athletics. Because it's multifaceted, it's more athletic, therefore better for your sport. Arguably, when you talk about working and training glutes, instantly people will think of the squat. And this is a great exercise. It helps develop a lot of muscle fibers, a lot of strength build up, especially if it's done powerfully and quickly, especially what you need to do as a track and field athlete. However, it's also one that, although it's great for developing and growing glutes, it's also particularly quad dominant exercise. However, most of the exercises that develop glutes are also quad dominant exercises, with a few exceptions. The squat is a beloved exercise by booty builders and athletes alike. It works a range of muscles including the core and legs, and arguably one of the most functional of exercises. Although it works the booty hard depending on the range of motion, it in fact predominantly works quads. Feet hip to shoulder width apart. On the way down, bum out, chest out. It keeps the back straight in line. Knees pressing slightly out, not inwards. Ankles flat to ground. Debated in science, the lower you go, the more muscle fibers you recruit. If you struggle with the technique, use the edge of a chair or box to squat on, or hold on to a chair or wall. Alternatively, you could use a TRX. Once you've mastered the normal squat, move on to one-legged squats or weights, providing that you are strong enough before doing so. Two real schools of theory about how to do the squat in athletics. The old way was to do a 3/4 squat so that you're not overdeveloping the quadriceps. Or this may be a little bit of a misnomer. The new school way is to get a deeper squat so that you're developing more of the muscle groups, although you are also developing predominantly quads as well, but also to prevent injuries in the long run, because if you're not working the full range of the squat, when you put on a heavier weight and you go a little bit low, there's a risk for potential injury. Of course, we could also do leg press, which is basically a squat as well, which can be really good for power production. Ironically, step-ups can be really good, and there's a multitude of different step-ups. These are high recruitment for muscle fibers within the glutes itself. And they can be used to develop power. You can do different types of step-ups. You can do them on any stairs, garden steps, wherever you find a higher surface of varying different heights. that you can utilize to help you. And you can do it as a standard step up like this, what I'm doing here, or you can try and put all the pressure upon the front knee and then we'll try and drive it that way without utilizing your foot on the ground. It can be done slowly or it can be done quickly. Another good exercise you can do is different types of split squats, most predominantly the Bulgarian split squat, but also lunges, especially sprinters lunges, which is a cycling the leg round, going much deeper into the lunge. And this will help you with your athletic action because it mimics what we do on the track. I will link a journal article I found that is a systematic review that looking at glutes exercise. Yes, it's mainly based upon general gym goers, but it may be useful for anyone here watching, wondering to figure out what is the best exercise, the information behind it, and as well as the muscle fiber level of activation, which may be useful to you in your own training. I'm Adam McCarthy of SSA Athletics. Don't forget to subscribe and check out our Facebook pages, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.